Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
All right, here we go. Shot J, the man, the myth, the legend. Love this dude, man. He is awesome. Appreciate you, Shot J, all you do. He says, assuming Trey is as good as we believe, talk about Trey Lance. How many games do you think until we see Trey demonstrate his ability to put team on his shoulders when things don't go smooth? I'm going to defer here. I want to hear what Brian thinks as an quote-unquote outsider. What are your thoughts on this? When can Trey be the guy? Move the Sticks podcast, Daniel Jeremiah, Bucky Brooks. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite conversations that they usually have is quarterbacks are either trucks or trailers.
Right.
The trucks drive the team. The trailers get pulled by the good team. I think everybody would kind of argue Jimmy Garoppolo was a trailer, right? Mm-hmm. He was pulled with the good team. That's not an insult. Being a trailer is not an insult. The hope is Trey can be a truck. Do you see that taking place this year in his second year in the NFL?
I will say this. You can turn into a truck. Generally, it doesn't happen that quickly. We've been spoiled a little bit by a Mahomes, by a Burrow, by a Herbert, by guys who have come in and almost on day one beat trucks, but that's actually not the case. I like to point back to Drew Brees is a fantastic example of this. This is a guy who a lot of people don't remember. He actually started for the Chargers. That's where he was drafted. He played there for a number of years, was a very solid quarterback, but nobody would say that he's a truck. Nobody would say that he was pulling that Chargers team along. Injured his shoulder, famously almost signed with the Dolphins, goes to New Orleans, and he's now one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. And he was, by all means, the driver of that Peyton offense for a decade.
Right.
So my point is, can he be that? Yes, but I would guard your expectations. And if he isn't the truck this year, that doesn't mean he doesn't have the capability to get there. You have a good enough squad that you don't have to have him be the truck. He doesn't need to drag the Niners. The rest of the squad is good. You've got one of the best offensive play callers in Shanahan. You've got a very solid run scheme, a solid offensive line, great playmakers, Kittle, Debo, and a very, very good defense. You don't need him to do too much. You just need him to drive the line of trucks, right? And then if it gets to a point in the future where some of the other trucks start to pull behind, hopefully Lance certainly has the talent. Hopefully he has the leadership ability to drive. But this year, just be glad that he knows how to drive.
And the crazy thing, he's 22.
Yeah.
Right? He's 22 years old. I think that it's going to come because he has the ability.
Right.
But patience is key.